All right, what do we got next? Oh, Cyberpunk. Okay, this is hilarious. This is actually like comedic gold in the worst way possible. I don't know who this interview was with. But anyway, Cyberpunk 2077 hate at launch is just quote the cool thing to do. The developer says. Where was it? Interview. Oh, it was an interview with Game Industry.biz. CD Projekt's VP of PR and communication. I'm not even press his name. I'll just say Michael. He literally talks about at some point that like he doesn't believe. Yeah, I believe the Cyberpunk on launch was way better than it was received, and even the first reviews were positive. Then it became a cool thing not to like it. We went from hero to zero really fast. That was a tough moment. We didn't know what was happening. We knew that the game was great. The game is great. Yes, we can improve it. Yes, we need to take time to do it. We need time to rebuild stuff. Dude, he didn't play it on release. I think we can confirm that, right?
He like went to this like parallel dimension where it was like okay. And that was it. That was what he played.
No, I thought it ran fine. He had like 8 graphics cards connected to one computer. Like everything is just amazing on it. It's just, yeah. Again, I don't know what he's smoking, but that game was a dumpster fire on release. I returned it, and I don't usually return games on like. I actually give it a little time, a little tender TLC, but
like
no.
Yeah.
What?
I said you like jazz, yeah.
Like jazz, but again, I don't know. Like, there's no world where he should have said this because now we're getting backlash again. We're like, why would you bring it back up?
Come on, yeah.
It's kind of like when you have a controversy and it's like years later and you don't bring it up again because it just reignites the fire, whether you're right or wrong in it.
Right. That's like Logan Paul if he were to go back to that like forest in Japan and
right.
video. And it's like, is it okay now? Did we do it?
Can I go back?
Can I go back?
Can I go back?
Okay.
Where is it? Oh yeah, like it even mentions here that the PlayStation Store took it off the store. Like,
yeah.
How can you how can you say, oh no, it ran fine?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It was fine. Everything was fine.
Everything was fine. It ran great if you like had one eye open.
Right. If you flashback to the PS2 era, the game was perfect. All right.
And like that's also not fair to say about how the like reviewers were giving it like IGN's like this is like terrible at launch. Yeah. Why are you releasing this? This is like I think this is like it kind of pisses me off in a sense. It shows like a huge disconnect, or he's just trying to like stay positive for like a PR stunt, but just own up to it. Like it was terrible at launch. You made a huge mistake. Right.
But you fixed it and like made it better.
Right, you made it better. Like again, if it's under $10, I might pick it up. But if it's I mean, granted, he probably wants to promote the whole Phantom Liberty expansion because that's a thing.
Right, apparently it's remaking the whole game and changing a ton of stuff in it.
I forgot to bring it up, but what would it take for you to buy the collector's edition
of Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
If it was like $10.
So if the game was $10, you expect the
collector's
edition to be
$10.99.
Oh, let's see here. Oh god, the blinding light where I'm a ghost. I think I saw it like Best Buy or something. It was just like I think it was like $50 or something, but it was without the game though.
What did it come with?
Like
wait,
this
without the game?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Cyberpunk! Since day one, you have done nothing right.
I wish I remember the site, but yeah, it's like it's a collector's edition box, whatever. A figure where you're like crashing a motorcycle, postcards, stickers, a lot more stickers. Let's see here. Steelbook, collectible steelbook, embroidered patches, car skin, a guide to Night City sealed in an evidence bag. Oh, and a hardcover art book. Digital comics, wallpapers. Yeah, soundtrack. Yep. Huh.
Yeah, $10.99.
after all those goodies to $9.99. Nice.
Yeah, it seems to be. That's a good price for it, I think.
That's exactly where. Okay. What if it was 20?
20, I'd buy it for you. You can have 20. Yeah, just for the statue.
Just for the statue.
Yeah, but then I have to buy the game, so that's another $10. So really, it should just be $10, and then it's 20 together.
Like okay, so it's 20 with the game.
Yeah. 10 for the collectors, 10 for the game.
Okay, but what if it was $15, but it comes with the expansion, but no game. So you have to buy the game separately, but it has a code for the expansion.
I'd be okay with that. Look, all right. How about this? $50. I get the game, the expansion, and the collector's edition.
Okay. I'll meet you in the
done
middle.
Deal. All right,
okay, done deal. Okay, all right, that's a done deal. I mean, again, apparently this like the rework of everything is it looks super fun from everyone who played it at. It might have been Summerfest, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So I don't know. Do I have the time for an open RPG? Probably not.
Starfield's out in like 2 months, so
oh, that's true. And
I can wait for that.
Right, yeah, that's fair. We can wait for that, and I have the collector's edition without the with the game digital.
Yeah,
which,
me too.
How do you feel about that? Like, because you're a physical
I kind of love it. Like,
really,
it's a weird like what did it came with like the season pass, the
season
soundtrack, a steelbook case, obviously without the disc,
5-day early access,
right? And a patch or something. I don't know. It's kind of cool that Microsoft thought ahead like that and was like, "Hey, you're gonna play this on Game Pass. You're not gonna buy the game, but like, here's if you did buy like a deluxe edition." I don't know. I think it's very cool that they thought of that.
Oh no, that's a very bro move because like because they're like we can't expect people to buy the game if they have it on Game Pass just for like the collector's edition. Or on the opposite end, they might have thought if people buy this on like by itself, they might cancel their Game Pass subscription.
Right.
So like this is probably the best case scenario for them to do. But I mean, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, even like the collector's edition that's coming with the watch and stuff, that comes with a digital code for the game. It's not a disc, so they're following after Sony for whatever reason.
Yeah, okay, but that one I don't like. That one's a little different. That one I don't like. Because if I have a Game Pass, I don't need the code.
Right.
You could
have saved me $70 from this $300 price tag if you just didn't include the game. But
there is no version where it has all that stuff without the game.
No, I think you only can get the Constellation edition with the game.
Gotcha. Well, I guess worst case for Game Pass owners, you could just sell the code.
Right. You could like I don't know, third party sell it or something.
Right. I mean, remember it's gonna be the least buggy Bethesda game ever. So
yeah. This game, beautiful. And by the way, it's still on the Morrowind's like code line. Yeah. So yeah. It's an original Xbox game running on a Series X with no bugs. It totally fine.
What if like they look into the code and it's actually literally Morrowind, but every line's like replace asset with asset. Like it's like instead of a helmet in Morrowind, it's just like replace the picture with something else. Like it's
replace Dovahkiin with Spaceman. You're finally awake, Spaceman.
Spaceman, yeah, like it's like clearly it's replaced.
Like Microsoft Sam, yeah, like voiced over, like hello, Spaceman. Fusro space.
Fusro space. Yeah, don't mind me coughing all the time. I like how this CyberPunk article went to Starfield, but I'm okay with that. Actually, I forgot to ask. Realistically, though, you don't plan on getting this, even at all.
Cyberpunk? I still have yet to buy Cyberpunk. They did almost have me on Black Friday last year. It was down to $10, and I almost thought about grabbing it. But I'll wait till this Black Friday and grab it, I guess, and try the expansion. So
That makes sense.
'Cause
Yeah,
they're
I
not
mean,
doing the multiplayer stuff anymore, right? They like
oh
canceled all
right,
of that. Yeah. So
right. Yeah, they're like, oh, ooh, no, no.
ooh, nobody
Whoops.
liked this game.
But
Sorry.
everyone forget about that, which is weird because they have this comeback. So why wouldn't they like follow up with like
Right.
the promised? I mean, but based on what I already played, I don't know how they could even implemented multiplayer. Like, you know,
Right. It'd have to
it,
be like a dark zone of the city, right? Like Division does.
or maybe it's just like team deathmatch,
Or
and
yeah,
then
just like a separate thing lobby where you queue in and that's it.
right. So that's either way. Like again, you're right. Just wait for Black Friday. But if you already have the game, then I hope
Get excited.
get excited. But hey, it's not cool to hate if a
Yeah.
game's bad. Okay.
Yeah. Even if it sucks, even
If
if you
it's
can't even play it, even if every character is T-posing, all right, when you load in, don't make fun of it. It's a good
I
game.
yeah, it's a good game. Don't make fun of it. Look, you'll be cool for like 5 seconds, but after that, you're
No
not
more.
cool anymore.
Nope.
Right.